This video is sponsored by Gentle Bands. Purified by fire, forged by hand. Well played, my man.
Just play the damn thing.
So last week I posted a video about Charvel pickups. Or really it was more about pickups in general. The main premise of it being that there were some blind tests involved, and to see if you, the viewer, could identify which guitar, and more specifically which pickups were which. I gotta admit, I was setting you up a little bit because I'm of the opinion that pickups really are only good for output and clarity. That's it. The difference in EQ that a pickup swap makes is nominal at best. There are so many different places in the signal path of a guitar chain to adjust the EQ. Now, earlier this year, last year, whatever it was, Glenn Fricker did a video about how guitar pickups, how little, if any, they actually affect guitar tone. Now, most of the examples that he shared in that video were in the context of a full mix, a studio recording environment. Now, a viewer recently commented on one of my videos as part of a discussion to that Glenn Fricker might be right about pickups affecting tone in the context of recording, but on their own, this particular viewer was absolutely convinced that pickups affect guitar tone quite a bit. So, the video that I put up last week was all raw guitar sounds, as raw and as even playing field, for lack of a better description, as I can make them. So the first example, I played through my trusty PV6505 combo that you might see here on the floor behind me. That one we actually ran out of the DI into the interface and used a 2 notes impulse response on the back end, and then the second 2 examples were me just plugged straight into the interface, as clean of a signal as I could get, clean flat signal as I could get. Again, with the exact same IR, 2 notes IR on the back end that I used with the PV6505. Here's the five guitars that you had the options to choose from. One was my EART TL380, my trusty old Charvel Model 5, my Charvel Desolation Series Skatecaster, loaded with EMG pickups, a 2015 Gibson Explorer, and my Ibanez Xiphos. Hey, video editing Robert here. When I originally shot the video that you're watching, all the comments had not finished coming in from the original pickup video that this one is in reference to. So I thought it would be a good idea to go over the results of that before we get into any more details here. And the truth is, a lot of you guessed which one was guitar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, etc., 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 and not a single fucking one of you got it right. Most of you didn't even come close. I think maybe 3 of you guessed one of them right. 1 out of 5. And I think maybe one might have, got lucky and guessed 2 out of 5. So obviously the point that I was setting up is what I think that you were going to see here from this video. Be it a recording environment, be it, just straight raw guitar tone. Guitar pickups really, at the end of the day, do next to nothing to affect overall guitar tone. And again, I think you are going to see that here in this upcoming segment. But before we get that far, here is a little bit about the sponsor of today's video. This video is sponsored by Gentle Bands. Purified by fire, forged by hand. Well played, my man. Mint rings have been stuck in the dark ages for way too long. It's time for something fresh, something that actually speaks to who you are. No more boring, plain, chunky bands that your dad and grandpa rocked. Gentle Bands as you covered. Since 2017, they've been exploring unconventional materials to create reimagined rings that speak to your individuality. The rings are crafted with meticulous care and attention to detail, and they will not stop until they found the perfect fit for you. They have so many awesome models to choose from, like the Black Panther, the Spark, the Meteorite Blue, the Moses, the Star Trek, the Vigor, the Horizon. They even have a few models that incorporate guitar string as part of their design materials, such as the Tennessee Waltz and the Fantasia. And this isn't even the tip of the iceberg of all the different designs that they offer. Don't know your ring size? No problem. I didn't either. So they actually sent me a ring sizer to tell me exactly what size that we needed to order before the order was placed. Who else is going to do that? Since 2017, Gentle Bands have been exploring unconventional materials to forge a ring that truly expresses your unique style. From ancient meteorites and retired spacecraft titanium to dinosaur fossils and Hawaiian koa wood, they stop at nothing to create a ring that is as individual as you are. And with core values like impeccable craftsmanship, sustainably harvested material, and family-owned workshops, Gentle Bands is absolutely an excellent organization for you to give your business to. Check out the one that I got. This is a model they have called the Spark. This one's made of tungsten, meteorite, and dinosaur bone. And it is absolutely stunning. This thing is awesome. As a guitar player, I want to have something that looks cool on my hand, but doesn't inhibit my playing at all. And this one looks and fits great. And for a limited time, if you order promo code Robert25, Gentle Bands will give you 25% off your order. Here's the first example with the PV6505 combo. And here's the second example, running straight into the interface. And this third example, I decided to play the same riff that I did, the same metal riff that I did through the 6505 into the interface so that you could compare the two. Whoops, there was a curveball. And in my opinion, they all sound pretty similar. Differences in output, maybe some differences in clarity here and there, but generally speaking, you know, all 10 guitars, the pickups pretty much do the exact same thing. So there you go. How much do guitar pickups really matter in the overall context of guitar tone? Pickups are great if you're looking for a different level of clarity, or a different level of output. But in my opinion, as I said in the beginning, the overall effect that they have on the EQ of guitar tone, the overall tone, nominal at best. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Adios.